Fred the Firefighter. This is Fred the Firefighter. His job is to put out fires and help people in an emergency. Fred works at a fire station with a team of other firefighters. Pete is their officer. When he arrives, Fred puts on his uniform. Fred's team stand in a line. Pete checks they are all there and inspects their uniforms. Now it's time for a drill. This is when the firefighters practice all the things they might do in an emergency. Today they practice a rescue with a ladder. They check all the equipment and tools on the fire engine. They have to do this every day to make sure it will work properly when they need it. At last it's time for the firefighters to have lunch. "I'm starving," says Judy. She unwraps a sandwich and is about to take a bite when ring, 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 ring. They rush to get ready. Pete tears a message off the printer. "House on fire in Randolph Avenue," he calls. "There may be people inside." Mike and Judy heave open the big station doors while the others jump on the engine. Then as soon as they are all aboard, they are off. Pete turns on the siren and the flashing lights. The big red engine zooms through the town. Can you see where it goes? They can smell smoke as soon as they arrive at the house. A woman and a little girl rush up. "We've got out, but the door slams shut and our dog Patch is trapped inside," the woman tells Pete. She's very upset. They can all hear barking from somewhere inside the house. Pete quickly works out what to do. Steve and Anna must go inside to put the fire out. It's very smoky, so they'll need breathing apparatus. They put their face masks on. The others will work from the outside to try and rescue Patch, but first Fred has to smash open the front door. Crash! The lock breaks and the door crashes open. Thick black smoke pours out. Steve and Anna go in with their hose to attack the fire. It's in the kitchen at the back of the house. Outside, an ambulance and a police car have arrived. Everyone watches as the firefighters work. The police use tape to stop people getting too close. "Look, there's Patch," shouts the little girl suddenly. "He's in the bedroom." "Get a ladder," calls Pete. Fred and Judy carry a ladder to the house and put it up. "Please save Patch," begs the little girl. "I'm sure he'll be fine," says a police officer. Judy holds the ladder while Fred climbs up to the bedroom window. He feels excited, but also a little worried. Lots of people are watching as he reaches the top. Fred looks through the window and sees Patch. "I can reach him," he shouts. "Keep your visor down," he calls to Judy. Then he smashes the window with his axe. Crash! Fred clears away the broken glass, then leans through the window to rescue Pat. Just as Fred reaches the ground, Anna and Steve come out of the house. "The fire's out," says Steve. The little girl hugs her dog. "Best get him to a vet," says Fred. The firefighters get ready to leave. Pete goes to find out what started the fire. Judy rolls up the hoses and Fred puts all the equipment away. "You'll never believe it, a pan of eggs started the fire," Pete tells Fred. "That reminds me," says Fred, "we still haven't had our lunch." Boys and girls, here's some fire safety advice from Fred. Never play with matches, lighters or candles. Get an adult to fit smoke alarms in your home and test them every week. Don't go near fires or cookers, or leave your toys or clothes near a fire or on top of a heater. If you do discover a fire, get out, stay out, and dial 999. Remember and stay safe.